coalition of 21 Democratic attorneys general sued the Trump administration just days after more than 1,300 people at the Department of Education were fired. Joining us now is one of the AGs who brought that lawsuit, Colorado Attorney General Phil Weiser. Attorney, thank you very much for being with us. It's good to see you. Why did you decide to join this lawsuit?
Jose, this is a basic attack on public education, which is the foundation of citizenship, the foundation of our society, and enabling economic opportunity. I enjoyed a public education that helped me in my career. I know that we in the United States of America have a basic promise. We'll give you a chance to work hard and succeed. And if you're struggling and you've got special needs, there's $1 billion that comes to Colorado every year, including a lot of money for special needs education. If you need help going to college or community college, there are Pell Grants, there are student loans. And if you go into public service, there's public service loan forgiveness. All this is managed by the Department of Education, and all of this can be undermined or even go away based on this illegal action. This harms people in Colorado, in all of our states. It's illegal. That's why we're fighting in court.
What makes it illegal?
The Constitution sets up two branches of government. The legislature, Congress, passes laws. The executive has the requirement to faithfully execute those laws. In this case, the legislature is not faithfully executing the law. The executive is saying, we don't like this law. Maybe they're saying, we don't want to give loans to people to go to college. Maybe they're saying, we don't care about people with special needs. We don't want them to be supported. And so they're seeking to do indirectly what they're not allowed to do directly. They're not allowed to override a law that's on the books, but they're seeking to effectively make it a nullity. That's not okay. On top of that, when government acts, government has to act with reason. They have to act responsibly, and they have to give people notice and a chance to be aware of the consequences. They're not doing that here either. This is lawless action. It's an attack on the basic premise of the Constitution. It's the Congress's job to make laws, the executive's job to carry them out.
Where do you see the legal standing of your state and of the other attorney generals of the states that are also joining in on this?
Jose, this is the 8th action I've been forced to bring against this administration. 6 of them have had judgments made, either preliminary ones, and all of them have ruled our way, because each of these cases involve very clear violations of what the law requires. Each of these cases involve constitutional principles around who gets to make the laws and what the executive is required to do. Give you one example of an issue that's implicated by this case too. In Colorado, there's a program to support rural teachers. We have 51 people set to go to rural communities, to be teachers, to help our communities have thriving lives and futures. That program is shuttered under this administration's lawless, irresponsible actions. We're fighting that in court because in Colorado, we care about everybody.
Phil Weiser, I thank you very much for being with us. It's always a pleasure.
Thank you.
Coming up.